Last night in my dreams, walking the streets of some old ghost town, I tried to believe in God and James Dean, but Hollywood sold out.
Well, what a massive night last night on The Voice. The live shows kicked off in spectacular style with special guest Adam Lambert. The superstar performed his monster hit and my new jam, Ghost Town, which has been blowing up the charts. He was just on the Today Show. He's backed it up by joining us here. Adam, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you feeling after all that?
It was a wild weekend.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, lots of singing.
Lots of singing.
Yeah.
Great again this morning. Look, first the live show launch. How much fun was it to meet up with some of your fellow music mates? I mean, you knew Jessie J and that from the other side of the world?
I don't know Jessie J actually. But I'm a big admirer of her work.
Yeah.
And I love Ricky Martin. He was very sweet. And
super good looking too.
Yeah, good looking fella. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the Madden brothers are so kind, and we were on the same flight actually over from LA.
Perfect.
So we were kind of commiserating in line customs, like, why is this taking so long?
I'd like to apologise on behalf of all our customers. They do a good job at border security here. I love the new single Ghost Town. I was just saying it's great. I love the whistle, catchy whistle thing.
Thank you.
And
Thank
a couple of naughty lyrics. It's nice. Is it fun to be out there putting out new music?
Yeah, I mean, I think that this album kind of is like it's a really honest portrait of where I've been and who I am. Probably more than anything I've done so far. And being that vulnerable was a little scary at first, but I really wanted my fans to be able to understand my heart a little bit better. Yeah,
well, you've got a huge fan base, I'm sure they do, and that all started way back when you got your big break on American Idol, 2009. You know, when you look at a show that you did last night like The Voice, and there's been a lot of discussion when something new like The Voice comes along, is how important are these shows to breaking talent? And on your experience, what do you feel about that?
Well, I mean, I think that I hear that here in Australia, I hear The Voice is like the ratings are going through the roof,
it's massive.
And that they have some great track record of artists coming off the show and actually having some chart success.
Yeah.
Which is what we all want, you know, going on a show like that. You want your big break. I don't know. I got into this game a little bit later. I was 27 when I auditioned for Idol, and I think it's allowed me to kind of appreciate my opportunities a little bit more. I feel lucky, you know. I feel like, hey, I got a shot at this thing a little bit later in the game than some people, and I'm just going to make the most of it and try to make people happy.
Well, make the most of it you are, but I mean, there's still so many parts of your career that you could fill out yet, but seeing you on The Voice, I thought to myself, well, Jessie J or the Maddens, we can't get them next year. You could come in and you could be a coach. Would you be into something like that?
I could rock the red chair.
Just got to hit the, hit the button.
I can do that. Yeah, I got opinions and things. And I like helping people. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you'd be a fantastic coach. Now, a lot of singers out there were blown away when you got the gig of performing with Queen. Everybody loved you when you came out here to Australia doing it. How was it to get that call saying that they want you to be in that band?
Oh, it was such a thrill, and I feel still to this day, I just feel honored. You know, I feel like, wow, I can't believe that they trusted me with that. It was a few years in the making. You know, obviously I performed Bohemian Rhapsody for my audition for the show. And then Brian and Roger came on the finale that year, so I met them for the first time. And there was definitely a click that happened. And then over the next couple years, I did a couple different things. I was in Eastern Europe with them and some stadium shows. We did London. And then when we did this thing for iHeartRadio in Vegas about 2 years ago, we headlined one of the nights of their festival. And the response was just through the roof.
Right.
And so we decided to respond to the interest from promoters, and we got on the road. So it was definitely kind of like a trial by fire.
Sure. Well, we also saw you acting in Glee a couple of years ago. Is that going to be another option again after, you know, a bit of touring, then maybe jump back into acting?
I'd like to, yeah. I'd like to give it a shot. I mean, the Glee thing was a new challenge for me as well. I mean, no one auditioned me. It was a really beautiful offer that they made. Hey, we want you to play this part. And
That's the best thing in the world.
I said, cool, yeah. But then I got on set the first day and I was like, oh God, wait. What if I'm absolutely horrible and no one knows how to tell me? What if, you know, we do like cut and they're all like, oh God.
Get Lambert off. That was fantastic, Adam. That was great. I love it. Well, you would have made a lot of fans again this morning and last night. You're going to tour again soon?
Yes, I'm coming back to Australia in January with a tour.
There you go.
Yeah.
Scoop McGillicuddy right here with Adam Lambert. But his current single, Ghost Town, is available. Go get it. It will be your new jam as well. And the original High, his album, is in stores and online. Adam, good to see you. Thank you so much.
Good to see you too. Thank you.